Thursday. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm just checking this is going on Instagram. I always have problems with Instagram on Restream. And I think I'm live. 1 second. Let's just let this warm up a bit. Let's have a warm it up. You know what? I don't know. I'm baffled. Anyway, hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely week. Heading towards the end of the week. Hope you've had a productive and lovely week. The topic today, and I'm going to make this super quick. I'm going to bust it out. It is, how can you tell you're working out hard enough? What is an effective intensity to work out up to your workouts and during your workouts? Now, look, you might be showing up to your workouts every day or like 3 days a week, okay? But how do you know if you're actually pushing yourself? And how do you know if you're pushing yourself hard enough, okay? You're putting in the time, but you're not seeing or feeling the results, okay? All these hours spent grinding out on the treadmill in the weights room, and you might be wondering, what the fuck is all the effort for, right? Well, nothing's happening. Now, obviously, nutrition is 90%, which is a huge factor, but the workouts are obviously very, very important. Now, there are lots of little techie gadgets like fitness trackers and stuff like that that can help you out during your exercise while you're training. But sometimes there needs to be better gauges of how intense you need to do your workouts, okay, and how hard you need to push yourself. I'm going to take you through 5 very simple, extremely little simple things, which you obviously probably know already, but I'm going to bring it to the surface. And when you're training, you should be thinking about these things as well, so your workouts are at the optimal levels for results, okay? So there's 2 physical, obvious ways to make sure you're working hard enough during your workouts, okay? One is DOMS. Okay, that's short for delayed onset muscle soreness. Now, you don't always have to have DOMS, but delayed onset muscle soreness happens after an intense workout. So, you've pushed the limits to your quad. Let's say you train your quads and your calves after a big run, for example. Yes, you can get DOMS during a run, okay? Or you've pushed your biceps hard after a rigorous set of bicep exercises during a weight session, okay? What happens here, you get these tiny microscopic tears. Okay, they'll develop right in the muscles. Don't freak out. Tears is a good word. It's totally normal. And if your muscles will repair, they should repair themselves and get stronger while you rest and recover. This is where the recovery and the growing happens to people. It's while you rest. That's why rest is so important. Okay, you don't grow as you get that burn in the gym. It's resting at home or the resting for the week. Okay, the next physical aspect of knowing how hard to train it is on the cardio side. So we all know that cardio workouts, you should have a decent sweat, okay? But a better measure of an efficient aerobic workout is the breathing, okay? And the best way to do this, and a great way to tell if you're pushing yourself in a cardio workout, is if you're getting breathless during the high intensity moments, okay? So the biggest way to tell this is if you're having a conversation with another person, okay? You could literally only say a few words in a breath, excuse me. So that is the best way. You want just a few words. If you can talk properly, you're not working hard enough, all right? And you're not pushing yourself appropriately. The opposite applies. If you're not doing a high intensity workout, which is like 80% of max heart rate, and you if you're doing that, and you can't talk, for example, you literally cannot talk, and this is during a low intensity, then obviously during a low intensity you need to tone it down a bit. You shouldn't be pushing your breathing at intensity that high on a steady state cardio. All right, anyway, that's 2. That's the physical aspect. Okay. There's a middle one here I almost forgot about. It's feeling discomfort. Okay, again, another physical aspect. You need to feel slightly uncomfortable while working out. Strong effort, but some discomfort go hand in hand, okay? They need to go hand in hand. You generally want to feel some sort of discomfort, minor, very minor, and you want to be pushing yourself because that has the effect on the body. And pushing hard will create more ATP, adenine triphosphate, okay, energy system, and your body needs this extra oxygen that's breathing, that's going through your body, that increases your heart rate, that pumps more blood to your muscles. It's the ATP system, guys. And as your heart rate spikes, the body requires more oxygen Lactic acid starts to flow. This is the burn you feel. Lactic acid flows through the muscles, mainly in the legs and arms, as not usually in the limbs. And this is what usually described as the burn, okay? And this is what you should be reaching. That burn is essential when you're doing high reps, very essential. If you're not, maybe not. And the next two final points, guys, try to make this quick, is on the mindset part of, are you working hard enough when you're working out, okay? So the fourth one is, are you thinking about the reward during your workout? Okay, if you exercise on autopilot, you just cruise in, there's a good chance you're not thinking about the why factor and why you're there, which leads to a lack of effort, leads to disappointing results in the gym. And you must remind yourself before, during, and after why you're in the gym working out. Don't just go in there, go through the movements, and then walk out and go, oh, I felt good. And they go, I'm here for this. This is why I'm working this. And this is what's going to happen after this. Okay, I'm going to look like this. I'm going to be eating this as a reward. You'll find it beneficial to have a mental and a physical picture of the reasons you're working out. You know, a picture of what you want to look like is a good example. Focusing on that will push you through the toughest moments in your workout. So take a moment, have a think. The fifth and final point, all right, is another mindset tool, and it's, you need to be excited to exercise, okay? It's normal these days to want to skip the gym, of course, and you just come up with your own excuses, finding reasons to ditch your workout. There's a million reasons why, right? You could just be bored. The thing is, you could be hitting a plateau in your exercise routine, and when this happens, it can lead to a decrease in your fitness level, okay? A lack of motivation to push yourself and to work out, okay? I would consider hiring a coach, get some expert guidance to make sure that you're progressing and keeping this enjoyable. Don't just follow other people and just go through the movements. You will not stay motivated and you will not get results. There are my 5 ways of working out hard enough, guys. Remember these. The biggest one there, I think, is the mindset about the why. Always think about why you're getting to the gym that day, why you're working out when you're pushing the reps, and why you're going to finish that set, because at the end, you want a reward for your hard work. Okay. There you go, guys. I hope that was helpful. I'll see you on the next video. I'll give you a double bicep today.